Hi, Vijay Mistry here. In this video, I will share with you the 5 habits of highly effective directors. Now, I often get this question that Vijay, what are some of the things that company directors do which make them impactful, which add traction to the whole growth and the progression path. So let's deep dive into this particular video on the 5 habits of highly effective directors. Now, first and foremost, it's about embracing viewpoints. Now, there are 2 or 3 things I would like to share with you. First and foremost, when we are talking about viewpoints, we are not only talking about gender or age or culture or ethnicity, which are important aspects to the mixture and ensuring that you have the right mix, but at the same time ensuring that there is enough balance of thought in the whole process as such. In some companies, what I notice is there is this influential 1 or 2 directors who sort of take over the conversation. And I'll just give you an example. There was this service industry where I was in the board, and what happened is that there was this feeling that the whole discussion was being skewed, or rather there's attention given to this 1 or 2 directors who were quite vocal rather than making sure getting all the viewpoints. Now, the second thing that I want to share with you is that viewpoints are not only from the board level or from the executive level, whatever the size and complexity of your organization is. It's basically making sure that it's also top down. In other words, understanding and observing what management and what the rest of the pipeline is all about, ensuring that all the points are being picked up. So that is key and crucial. And finally, ensuring what is happening in the external environment as such. So when we are talking about embracing viewpoints, it's making sure that all the constructive insights, or rather all the constructive ideas and insights, are being taken into consideration rather than just 1 or 2 thoughts or 1 or 2 influential directors in some shape or form. That's the first thing I wanted to share with you. Let's move forward to the next point, which is deep questioning. Curiosity, my friends. When we are talking about deep questioning, what I've realized is that it's very important that you immerse into what is required. Effective directors, when we are talking about effective directors, what do? There is that focus, there is that understanding, there is that deep awareness in order to make sure that they come up with the right questions. This is going to gain traction. It's going to add to the momentum. It's going to take you to a different level altogether, because what's going to happen here is, as you and I know, that intelligence is asking the right questions. Knowledge is getting the right answers. Intelligence is asking the right questions. And through deep questioning, what do we really get? That's when innovation even comes in. That's where a deeper level of imagination comes in and a different level of thought process altogether. So this is another quality of a highly effective director. Let's move to the third point, which is mindset. Now, everything works around and revolves around the mindset as to moving beyond just the scalability aspect of issues as well. And when I'm talking about mindset, it's about stepping the whole game to a different level altogether. It's like making sure that you have that imagination of moving beyond your comfort zone. It's like moving beyond what is your horizon. And it just unleashes a different level of energy in the board itself. It's all about having another building block altogether. So the mindset itself, the leadership mindset or the mindset at the top, has to move to a deeper dimension. It has to move to an escalated, elevated dimension altogether. So work on the mindset and see the possibilities which have not been seen so far. So move to that different level altogether. Mindset is so important and crucial. The fourth point which I would like to share with you is switch on 20 down to 2. When I'm talking about switching 20 down to 2, what I mean here is knowing the organizations deeply, understanding what's going on, knowing the core of the organization, understanding the complete pipeline. In some instances, I've realized directors coming in, but not knowing what's happening in the organization, not having that depth of know-how and understanding of the organization they're serving in. Highly effective directors know completely what's going on. And how do they do this? I'll share with you how they go about with this. They come up with a blueprint which gives you the elevated thinking standpoint, or rather the elevated thinking itself. It's just a snapshot, a blueprint, but then they have the drill down information as to what's happening in the other departments and how everything really connects and coordinates. But here's another thing they do. They step down, go to management and observe what they are doing. They step down, look into customer service, they look into the market behavior, they go deeper and they understand the processes completely in more depth. And understanding is so important because that's where impact comes in. That's where the initiation of innovation even comes in. So it's all about making sure that the understanding deepens, and that is so crucial to the growth of an organization. Let's move forward to the last point, which is again extremely important. It's VOT. What do I mean by VOT? VOT stands for value of time. Effective directors understand the value of time, the importance of being clear, the importance of ensuring that they have the leverage activities in their plate. So in other words, what they do is they understand the distinction, whether it's governance, whether it's best practice, whether it's that elevated thinking. They have clear distinctions and understand the value of time. Look, you could have a lot of money or you could have a lot of wealth, but when it comes to time, you and I are limited with 24 hours a day. The value of time is so crucial and powerful, and what you need to do is look into your plate of activities, find out exactly what you are doing. What is it? What are some of the things, maybe 2 or 3 things which you can take off your plate to ensure that you can add more leverage, more traction to the whole game. So my dear friends, look, thank you very much for joining me in this particular video. In case you have any challenges, write to me at support@rentadirector.com and I will address those challenges. In the next video, I'll be sharing some more deeper insights. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you very much.